Investigation papers are going to talk about recovery of the huge cash recoveries from 4 residences in Delhi and also in Bangalore. A total of over 8 crore unaccounted cash was recovered. So DK Shiv Kumar, during the custodial when the ED gets his custody, we'll have to explain this unaccounted cash of over 8 crore. This is what ED is going to now submit today in court. Republic TV's Shravan is with us with proof of unaccounted money and crucial documents. Shravan, over to you. Shravan, over to you if you can hear us. You in fact accessed those crucial investigation papers which will be today used by the Enforcement Directorate when the custodial hearing will kickstart. In fact, it's going to start in any moment from now because DK Shiv Kumar, we can tell our viewers, is inside the premises of the designated court, that is Rouse Avenue Court, wherein we also showed you that very brief sequence inside when DK Shiv Kumar said that I am cooperating. But what is also important, what we are breaking are these exclusive documents brought to us by our senior news editor Shravan Sen. ED is going to use all those documents. Shravan is with us. Shravan, over to you. So basically, total of over 8 crore unaccounted cash, documents talking about that and much more. Over to you. What are these documents all about?
Well, in fact, Sakal, this investigation started in the year 2017 when associates of DK Shiv Kumar were raided by the Income Tax Department. Remember, on the basis of which we are looking at an investigation that is now being carried out by the Enforcement Directorate. What we are looking at is unaccounted wealth of over 420 crore. And when raids were carried out by the Income Tax Department, what we are given to understand is that they came across cash of about 8.5 crore. Now, this is the income tax document. If I can ask my camera person to just zoom in and we can show our viewers. This is point number 11 of this income tax document, which refers to DK Shiv Kumar as accused number 1, where they are saying that he has active business concerns in the sectors of education, trust, real estate from a significant amount of time. In the course of him conducting the said business activities, there has been a modus operandi employed by him to engage different people for the purposes of concealing and projecting the unaccounted and illegal money as untainted property for the purpose of evading income tax. It was in this background that a criminal conspiracy to evade income tax and to enable accused number 1 to evade the income tax was hatched among and between all the accused mentioned above. Point number 12, which is certainly very important, and I'll just zoom in a little bit more, Sakal, this is basically the 4 properties that we are talking in New Delhi, from where they have basically recovered about 8.59 crore. This is the amount of cash that was basically recovered, and this is what the Income Tax Department is saying in point number 12, where they are saying during the course of search, the following incriminating documents and unaccounted money were found and seized as detailed below. These are the places. This is one flat in RK Puram. Then you have another flat in Safdarjung Enclave. Then you have another, the 4th flat too, from the Safdarjung Enclave. I'll ask my camera person to just come in a little closer. So this gives you an idea of the 4 places from where the money was taken. 8.59 crore is the money that was seized by the Income Tax Department. What they are saying is that there is a modus operandi in place. This is point number 11, where they're clearly saying that he had employed a modus operandi engaging different people for the purpose of concealing and projecting the unaccounted and illegal money as untainted property for the purpose of evading income tax. Along with him, you have 3 to 4 people who have been named by the Income Tax Department in this particular charge sheet that was filed by the Income Tax Department. And let me just tell you, Sakal, depending on this particular document itself, depending on this search that was carried out by the Income Tax Department, you had the Enforcement Directorate thereafter carrying out their entire investigation. So they're going to heavily rely on what the Income Tax Department has found, and then perhaps base their entire investigation on the basis of what the Income Tax Department has found. That's perhaps the base of this entire investigation. And of course, thereafter looking into the money laundering angle, that is something that the Enforcement Directorate would be looking at. So what exactly is the Enforcement Directorate looking at? They are already looking at about 100 properties which they are saying is something that needs to be investigated, because this is from the proceeds of crime that came in. And you're looking at the time when he was the urban development minister, there were certain land businesses that have also come under the scanner. When he was the energy minister, that too he started some energy business which has also now come under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate. Looking at unaccounted wealth of about 60 crore that the Enforcement Directorate is looking at this point in time. So all in all, what you're looking at, Sakal, is that one, certainly what the Income Tax Department has found in their investigation and in the charge sheet that has already been mentioned about the money that has been seized, and he hasn't really been able to explain the source of income. Then there is also a trip that DK Shiv Kumar made along with his daughter to Singapore in the year 2018, and thereafterwards there was a financial transaction that took place with his associate in the picture, who was thereafter questioned by the Income Tax Department. And in that questioning he did mention that about 20 crore is the money that belongs to DK Shiv Kumar, and this is something that has now been under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate too.
Yeah, that's exactly why he's been called money bags for the Congress party. And is this the reason that the Congress is going all out to defend him, to protect him? Shravan, you're getting us this huge news break, incriminating documents talking about the unaccounted cash and the addresses. Remember, viewers, which includes one government flat in R.K. Puram and 3 residences. Addresses are there in Safdarjung. That's the Lutyens area. We're going to talk to Shravan a bit more about it, about this massive news break. It is in fact a very, very strong and watertight case when it comes to ED